Everyone knows Luther does it all, but did you know you can do it all? At home,
I just sold my car.
on your phone,
I just got pre-approved.
I just scheduled an oil change.
whenever, wherever.
I just bought a new car.
Anything and everything, whenever and wherever. LutherAuto.com. You can do it all.
In life, we all need a little help to reach our summit. Whatever your summit looks like, it's easier to reach when your body is strong and healthy. At Summit Orthopedics, our team of highly specialized physicians listens to and values every one of our patients. We take a conservative approach to care to get you back to your healthy and active lifestyle. Reach your summit. Summit Orthopedics. Visit summitortho.com to make an appointment today.
With an injection, we're usually trying to minimize inflammation or block a nerve to prevent it from sending a signal somewhere that causes you pain. So we're not actually masking any of the symptoms or the problem, but we are trying to improve the inflammation or block the pain signal so that people can feel relief.
Hey, how's it going?
Great. You here to pick up my truck?
Yes, sir.
Wow, that was easy. Yeah, I knew Luther buys cars, but I had no idea it was this simple and convenient. Is there anything you guys don't do?
Not really.
Will you buy any car?
Yeah,
Even that one?
even that one.
Wow, you do it all.
Luther Auto, over 40 locations and one of the region's largest inventories. Luther Auto, we do it all.
You're looking live at Blaine Super Rink, the Coon Rapids Arena number 1 here from Blaine, Minnesota. I'm Tony Scott. Thanks for tuning in. A game between Waconia and Detroit Lakes, the Lumberjack Cup semifinals. Waconia comes in undefeated with 3 wins, one over Wayzata and another over Woodbury yesterday, 2-1 and 4-3. 2 good wins there. They knocked off the Texas Brahmas today, 5-1. Detroit Lakes knocked off Rochester and Marshall, 2 outstate teams, 6-0 and 3-2. And then they beat the Capital City team, St. Paul, 5-1 here to march on to the semifinals. Leading scorer for the Lakers, Sam Schlotteroff, 3 goals and 5 assists. The leading scorer for Waconia, they got Jens Nelson, 1 goal, 3 assists, and 3 3-pointers on the Wildcats. Benjamin Sherman, Kyan Swenson, and Vaughn Ertel all have 3 points. Should be a good one here from Blaine. After they finish warm-ups, play the anthem, do lineups, we'll be back here from YHH for Puck Drop.
Everyone knows Luther does it all, but did you know you can do it all? At home,
I just sold my car.
on your phone,
I just got pre-approved.
I just scheduled an oil change.
whenever, wherever.
I just bought a new car.
Anything and everything, whenever and wherever. LutherAuto.com. You can do it all.
In life, we all need a little help to reach our summit. Whatever your summit looks like, it's easier to reach when your body is strong and healthy. At Summit Orthopedics, our team of highly specialized physicians listens to and values every one of our patients. We take a conservative approach to care to get you back to your healthy and active lifestyle. Reach your summit. Summit Orthopedics. Visit summitortho.com to make an appointment today.
Bacon. And the rest of your Waconia Wildcats coached by Kyle Kester. And now your starting lineup for your home team from Detroit Lakes in goal, number 1, Jay Bokey. Number 2, White Music. Department number 15, Dylan Lashevsky. Wing number 4, Wyatt Hunter. Wing partner number 19, Brody Baker. And then center number 6, Sammy Now, please rise as you're able, remove your caps as we honor America and play our national anthem.
Waconia in the purple and gold. Detroit Lakes in the white with red and black. We have Mankato in the finals. They were a finalist last year. They beat Cloquet. And it was bad. It was 8-1. Big hit there. Wow. Put the hammer down there. Sam Schlotteroff, not only can he score goals, he can lay some lumber as well. Holy smokes. Waconia goes back and grabs it. Sherman, their leading scorer. He goes wide with it, finds Swenson. Swenson can't catch up with it. Now going through another big hit there. And that was Grabo. He goes down. And we're going to get some physical play here. Been watching a lot of peewees. And you just forget how big the body contact can be at certain levels. That one goes wide. Holding down the fort is Adams. This is Calvin Adams. This one comes all the way out. Shipping it in. Waconia fans want an offside, no call. It was close. All the way down. Amundsen. Bowles and now offsides. And we get a face-off in the neutral zone.
Go Lakers! Come on, Lakers!
hustle on that one. Swept into the zone by Colby Gray. Now back behind his own net is Ethan Basso. Picked up by Music. Music turns to his forehand. And shout out to all the Laker fans out there. They knock off East Grand Forks and put in a bid to be a number 2 seed in Section 8A in boys hockey. Coach Ben Noah, the head coach of the Laker high school team, man, there's just not as many guys who care as much as Ben does for his hockey program, his city, the growth of hockey in his city, and seeing the Lakers in our tournaments is music to my ears, music to my eyes, if there's such a thing as music to one's eyes. Grable, half wall, shut down by Waconia. That's Wyatt Hagan. Boy, the boys are definitely throwing the lumber here early. Like, both coaching staff say, hey, let's get out and win the physical game first, because you can sense it here. Adams in the corner, spins to his backhand, loses it. Wildcats put some pressure on. This one's clipped off the wall, comes all the way out. We get icing on the Lakers with 10-12 to go here in the first period. No score in this semifinal. The winner will take on Mankato. Wow, wouldn't it be fun to see Waconia and Mankato, purple and gold and black helmets versus each other? It should be that'd be kind of a fun, at least a uniform perspective. I don't know about a hockey perspective. We obviously want the 2 best teams, but here come the Lakers. Nice feet. Wow, holy smokes. Brecken Grable can get up and down pretty quick for a big fella. Grable fighting for it low. Puts it on the stick of Amundsen. Anderson back to the point. Shot in by Music. That's blocked. Sherman tries to break it out. Can't. Sherman, leading scorer for the team. And he's on the blue line. That's impressive. Speaking of high school coaches, oh, here we go. Leonard streaks loose. Leonard shot. And a save by Jay Becky. And both teams really off to a fast start. Amundsen gets it in. And he finds Kohler. Kohler enters the zone. Now he saucers it. That shot's blocked. They'll knock it down. And Lakers gain the zone. Easton Thorsteinson gets it into the corner. Brought out now by Basso. Basso along the wall to Jens Nelson, one of the top scorers for the Wildcats. They get it in. Protecting the puck is Hagel. And Lakers clear it, but off the mark, and we get a face-off with 8:19 to go here in the first period. No score between Detroit Lakes and Waconia. Break out there by Detroit Lakes. This is Schlotteroff. Swenson tied up. Schlotteroff gets it. Nice high slot feed. Music shot blocked in front by the Wildcats. And they'll chip it out to neutral. That's Leshovsky. And it's Leshovsky gets it again. Wrist shot saved. Made by Waconia's goaltender, Court Balmer. 7:46. We're halfway through the first.
Go White.
Wildcats are coached by Kyle Kester, Tyson Weesey, Travis Nelson, and Miko Erickson. Thanks for your service to the game of hockey here in Minnesota. DL with it, Amundsen. Nice moves, gets it. Cuts through. He gets dumped to the ice. That's Grable. Grable to Hagel. Hagel down low. Two kids going after it hard. They collide, going to the corner. Been a heavy hitting game. Certain levels, there's just certain games, there's more physical activity. You watch a Bantam AA game and they barely even touch each other because their prerogative is not physicality like that hit there. Wow. And they'll put a premium on puck movement and puck separation, but never these big, huge hits. We've seen 5 or 6 of them already here by both teams. I don't even know which team has gotten the advantage, in air quotes, in the physicality part. Talked about the Waconia coaches. The Detroit Lakes team is coached by Jake Rademacher and Kevin Schlotteroff. There are 4 coaches on the benches, though, on this bench. And there's only 2. There's 4 coaches on the roster for Waconia, 2 in attendance. 2 coaches on the Detroit Lakes roster and 4 in attendance. Bowles knocked off the puck. Again, big hit by the Lakers. They're a much bigger team. That's going to be offside on the Lakers. And a whistle here in the zone. I got a chance to talk to the officials before the game. Mike Galinchin, who had a son, Brent Galinchin, who played his hockey on the east side, we'll say it. He played all over the place. Brent was a really nice hockey player. Won a state PUA championship with Johnson, Como Park, North St. Paul. And I believe he played his high school hockey at Hill Murray. He and his partner had a rough game in the last game. Lots of calls for that went against Cottage Grove. It was just kind of like one of those slanted one way, and I'm sure they obviously had no ill will to Cottage Grove. It just seemed like every call went against them. One of those games, just everything went their way, but they ended up winning that one. And we got our first penalty, and based on the reaction of the Detroit Lakes fans, it's going to be a call against Waconia. Into the box. The 2 referees are talking about there was a big hit. I did not see it. It was kind of deep in the corner. It's going to be, looks like it's 2 minutes. Why do I know it's 2 minutes? There's only going to be, there's no one coming out of the box. So it's going to be not going to be a 2 and a 10. It's not going to be a 5-minute major. Maybe it is. I don't know. They're talking, but if there were, we'll know in a second if they're going to bring somebody out. Meaning, tell you what, yep, we are going to get a 2 and a 10. So Hagen's going to go for a 2 and a 10. And the Waconia fans voicing their displeasure. DL on the power play. Held in by Music. Quick shot, rebound, loose. And covering up nicely is Balmer. Ertel gets it out. Nice play. Here's Music. Hoyt Music is his name. What a cool name. Here's some traffic. That's Graybo's pass off the mark. Ertel clears it in. Now here's Amundsen. Through the zone. To Schlotteroff in front. Intercepted. Nice play by Waconia. Hazy. Hazy in. Checking from behind the call. Long way. Touched in. Head in. Fought. Off the mark. Cutting. Nice pass. Quick shot. Goal. What a pass. What a goal. The Lakers grab the lead 1-0. Music finds Schlotteroff. And the Lakers go up 1-0. That's dangerous when those guys get loose. Nice play. Fed in front. Waconia player loses his stick. Music with the assists. I think they could have seen that back into Troy Lakes. That was such an easy assist to hand out. Nice play there by Music. Schlotteroff, the leading scorer for the Lakers. Picks up his 4th goal and his 9th point. That one hits off the stick. Chasing after it, Leonard. He's played well already today. Now it's Sherman. Nice play. Finds Basso. Basso intercepted by the Lakers. Colby Gray gets it on net. Puck ping pongs off a couple Lakers. Eventually they get into the zone. That's Brody Baker on the forecheck for the Lakers. Swenson brings it out. Sherman hops his stick. They drill that down. This one's going to go just wide of the net. Nice play there by Becky. And we get a face-off with 2:58 to go. Schlotteroff back to the point. Music in front, loose. That one's knocked down. Back to the point. Cutting through. Lakers starting to take control of this one. And we get icing on the Wildcats with 2:31 to go. Shot. Big save there by Balmer. Graybo got open and unleashed it. Picked up by Music. Man, he's good. Feeding it through. A good chance. This one comes all the way out. It's been kind of rinse and repeat the last 5 minutes where it's been all Lakers and Waconia just shipping it out. Big hit. Actually, a hit came onto himself there as he stumbled. And here comes Music again. Wow. That's offside. good play. Here comes Kohler. Cutting through, skates into the defender. Defender tips it off of him. That's Calvin Adams. Now they'll jump it in, and offside's called on the Wildcats with 1:26 to go here. Winner of this game plays in the championship. They'll take on Mankato. I'm sure there's still a few kids remaining from Mankato's team last year that lost in the finals to Cottage Grove. Last-minute goal by Graham Schumacher to clinch it for the Wolfpack. Who will they be this year's hero? Tune in to YHH to watch all 4 championship games. Some of the most chaotic upset specials in YHH history have come here at the Lumberjack Cup. It's a lot of unpredictable stuff. Teams are kind of going into Christmas break, so some of these top teams kind of think they can mail it in, and there's some teams who are kind of hitting their stride. So there's just a lot of crazy things can happen around the holidays. Think of it as kind of as a family Christmas party. Sometimes that Christmas party is smooth sailing, right? And then sometimes one of the uncles might get a little crazy, right? Or the aunts might get a little crazy. One of the grandkids misbehaves. Well, that's kind of what a hockey tournament is like here around the holidays. And sometimes those top teams don't behave like they're supposed to, and you get a crazy upset or two. Here's the Lakers. Trying to break it out. They do. Good play. This is Gray. He fires it wide. Picked up by Kohler. Slaughter off. Makes a couple dekes. Pushed off the puck. They pull it away. Nice play. Try to break it out. They can't. Nice hustle by Basso. 3 to go in the period, and that should do it. Music fires it just a little behind schedule. And that's it for the first. Lakers lead this one 1-0. We'll be back here on YHH in just a minute.
Everyone knows Luther does it all, but did you know you can do it all? At home,
I just sold my car.
on your phone,
I just got pre-approved.
I just scheduled an oil change.
whenever, wherever.
I just bought a new car.
Anything and everything, whenever and wherever. LutherAuto.com. You can do it all.
In life, we all need a little help to reach our summit. Whatever your summit looks like, it's easier to reach when your body is strong and healthy. At Summit Orthopedics, our team of highly specialized physicians listens to and values every one of our patients. We take a conservative approach to care to get you back to your healthy and active lifestyle. Reach your summit. Summit Orthopedics. Visit summitortho.com to make an appointment today.
All right, we're back for period 2. DL versus Waconia. Uh-oh. We got a door wide open over here. We got a door wide open. We got to shut that door. Please, somebody shut that door. A bench door is wide open. That is extremely dangerous. Please, somebody shut the door. Music shot. Off. And there the door is closed. Oh, gosh. Oh. Nothing worse than a door open, kid goes into the door. It's like they're like magnets. I've seen it like 2 or 3 times. Big shot there. I'm not even sure who shot it. We'll say Music shot it because he's shot about 7 or 8 already. Good save there by Balmer. On net, covering it is Bokey. We'll go with Bokey this period. I call him Becky last period. We'll go Bokey. At least I'm 50% right. It's got to be one or two. B-O-E-K-E. Bokey, Becky. You see Besser, B-O-E-S, pronounced Be versus Bo. Sherman gets it down low. Berger couldn't get it. Now he's got it. Feeds it in front to Jacobs. Knocked off the puck. Music clears it out. This kid is a baller. I mean, absolute game changer. Schlotterhoff's got the points, but Music has really started to dictate what's going on out there. It's like, hey, it's my game. Everyone else just follow my rules. Back to the point. Berger couldn't hold it. It's in front, just off the stick of Baker. And holding in is guess who? Music. That one hits a skate. Waconia clears it to neutral. This is Baker. Baker off the mark. Icing called with 12:20 to go here in the second period. Winner goes to the title game. Nelson, fans on it, gets it down low. Waconia getting outplayed a little bit, but they're definitely a long ways from being out of this one. Nice pass. Grabo, he's got some wheels too. And he's got 2 goals and 2 assists so far, as does Wyatt Hunter. 4 goals and 3 assists for the Lakers. I think we're going to get a penalty on the Lakers here. Looks like it's number 3. Owen Berg. And the Wildcats will go on the power play. Well, Waconia's got a lake in Waconia, Lake Waconia. And man, Detroit Lakes has more than one, let me tell you. They all, feels like a lot of them are named after girls' last names, female last names, Sally and things like that. I don't know all my Detroit lakes, but forgive me, my northwestern Minnesota geography isn't what it used to be. But I did play in a golf tournament there a long, long time ago. 40 years ago now. Wow, that's a long time ago. Called the Pine to Palm, and they still play that tournament there. Had some time in DL. I've had many, many tournaments in Detroit Lakes. It's such a fun little town. So many things to do, winter or summer. Good save in front by Bokey. Music behind the net, put some heat on. Waconia's Erickson. Excuse me, Hosey. Now back to the point, Swenson. Shot on, nice blocker save. It's loose, kicking, screaming. Loose shot, save Bokey. And Music gets it. And he fires it all the way down. That's icing, deflected off the Waconia stick. That's a break for the Lakers, and they get a long change on the shorthanded, and they're down numbers a little bit. Swenson enters the zone. Swenson in front. Kyan Swenson. Off the mark. That catches Hunter's heel of Hunter's stick. And the Lakers clear it in. Let's see if Waconia could capitalize on a stretch pass. No, they cut it off. Now a chance. In transition shot. Goal! Short-handed goal for Colby Amundsen, a big one indeed. He intercepts a long stretch pass, walks in unattended, and somehow squeaks it by Balmer to make it 2-0. Shot on, another save. Bulky with 2 big saves. Lakers now full strength. Just off the mark, we'll get icing called on Waconia with 9:32 to go. Excuse me, on the Lakers, 9:32 to go here in the second period. Swenson on the draw. To Music. Long pass out. Oh, good feet. Music jumping the play. Shot goal. Wow. Oh my goodness. Brecken Grabo. Finds Owen Berg. And Berg buries it. Berg for the bury, and it's 3-0 Lakers. Even the coaches are giving high fives. You know it's a good play when the coaches give each other high fives. Like they did anything out there, for crying out loud. I love that. Gotta love that. They're excited. They are cresting right now. They are cresting. They're on a big wave of water. Get it? Lakes, water. Okay, all right. Bad pun. All right. Thorsteinson can't control it. Hazy with a nice play. Gets one through the crease. Berg from Grabo. Grabo set the whole thing up. He jumped the play, created space, held off the goaltender Balmer with his eyes, and then slid it over to Berg, and Berg just buried it. Like I said, this is a very physical game. Down goes Bowles. He just gets lit up. His face mask came up to his nose. He got hit pretty hard, came down pretty hard too. They get it down low. That's Hunter. That passes off the mark. Here comes Swenson and Schlatter off in the corner for a battle. Winning the race is Hagel. Hagel gets it. Karam's one off the wall. Good attempt there by Baker through his legs. But it got deflected. Schlatter off. Soft pass. Here comes Hunter now. Hunter with a hard charging Baker to the net. It's in the net too. Just a power goal. Hunter gets it to the net, gets through the legs of Balmer. And Baker just forced that one in. It's 4-0 with 7:26 to go. That was just a straight up physicality goal by the Lakers. There was nothing pretty about that one. No lipstick. No nothing.
Beautiful goal.
Just Sheer physicality, brute force goal by the Lakers. They all count the same. Here they come again. They are just all over it. Speed, agility, aggression, physicality. They are winning every category right now in this one. Chasing it down is Lashovsky. Sliding it through. Baker can't control it. Now a long pass. Picked up by Kohler. Kohler blows an edge, and I think they're going to call a trip on Baker. I thought that he fell, but the referee, again, his angle's way more important than mine. What do we got here? We have 2 Lakers in the box. All right, we had a handoff for back here. And they got a second one up here. We're going 5-on-3, yep. I did not see the other one, the previous one. All right. Music. Grabo, wow. And Amundsen out there for the Lakers. On the draw was Sherman. Sherman playing D, now back at forward. And Music with it. They got the extra 2 attackers in front. Man, open shot, goal. Hazy buries it, it's 4-1. And now 1 player comes out of the box. And no offense to the Lakers, they were just a little too aggressive. I think they were thinking, let's make it 5-0 here. And dunk on Waconia. Waconia's like, you can't leave us wide open in front. We will score every time. Beautiful goal by Hazy, it's 4-1. Tell. Finds Nelson, Jens Nelson. He's got 4 points on the weekend. Icing waved. He'll rim that one around to Hagen. Hagen. Pressured by Grabo. And now a 2-on-1. Grabo got Slaughter off. Good defensive play by Erdel. And the Lakers hold his own. 1:10 to go on the power play. Long feed, they're looking for the stretch pass. They almost pulled it off. Here comes Hazy back. Hazy in and offsides Hagen with 5:37 to go. Slashing and tripping on Detroit Lakes. 5-on-4 for another 51 seconds. Wyatt Hagen picks up the assist on Hazy's goal. And bringing it up is Kjome, K-J-O-M-E, Kjome. I'm gonna mess that one up. Backhand on net, nice save, rebound picked up by Berg. He tries to carry it out, can't. Swenson gets it down low. Jacobs in the crease. Yeah, he is all over the crease right now and attacks the attention of both. And are we gonna get a penalty? Net off, slashing. And nets off. We got fans, unhardy fans. I'm interested to see what the referee is talking to Emily Sundberg here. Could we get an unsportsmanlike penalty? They're literally screaming at the referees unsensically. Yep. Yep, there we go. And a parent ejection. A parent ejection. Waconia parents, they didn't know which one it was, so one nice guy from the Waconia group said, I'll go. One of us has to go. And let's see if this will test the Waconia parents on a missed trip there. And let's just play some hockey here. Hazy, who's got a goal, and a really nice goal, by the way, gets after a little bit. Shot on goal. That deflection, and now it's 4-2. Nelson got it on net, and a kid from Waconia is pointing his chest and tipping it in is Hagen. And now it's 4-2, and guess what? We got a really interesting game. The tide is kind of turning right now in favor of Waconia. They're not as intimidated. They're getting pucks to the net now. And we have plenty of hockey left, 17 and a half minutes to go. Lakers need to get things going, right? Get it back clicking. Stay out of the box. Waconia needs to keep riding high. In front, shot. Cutting in, Schlotteroff. And now it's Swenson. Cut off, nice play there by Adams. Swenson. Shot blocked. Kilm, shot blocked. Way more shot attempts, way more opportunities for Waconia. Baker, good defensive play by Waconia. They're starting to feel it a little bit here. Regrouping now is Hagel, Bryson Hagel. Feeds this one in off sides. 2:45 to go. We're going to get a face-off, I believe, all the way down because that puck was inside the blue line when he delivered it. Well, I'll tell you what, the parent ejection was probably a good thing for the Waconia fans. It fired up the boys, and it kind of calmed everything down in here a little bit. I have the Waconia fans. Got a really bad call right after that, and I didn't hear any squawking in front from the group, so maybe that will wake-up call, and it's surely helped the Waconia Wildcat hockey team, that's for sure. They're playing some much better hockey now. That puck comes out to neutral, and like I said, the game has been physical from the get-go. And now I think we're going to get a penalty on on Lisowski, who got tied up with Nelson. And like I said, they're not following my orders, and that's staying out of the box. And all this does is provide confidence for Waconia. Waconia just gaining more and more confidence about 6-7 minutes ago. Maybe the parent ejection was a motivator for the Wildcats and a wake-up call. Hertel shot, picked up, back to the point. Fed in front, nice play by the Wildcats. Just got that thing to the net. And you can just feel it, the confidence for the Wildcats with every minute gets stronger and stronger. Lisowski called for holding. Emily Sundberg struggling with Lisowski's last name, as is I, as the commentator. Big hit along the wall. And here comes Hoyt Ruzick. Just makes it look super easy out there. Hagel gets it deep. Good hustle by the Lakers. This one deflected off. And now, Hazy, a lone shot. Pad save, rebound. Oh, good opportunity there for Hagen for his second. Hazy in front, can't get his stick on it. 1 minute to go, Nelson with a slapper. Pad save by Boki. 50 to go in the period. 37 on the power play for Waconia. Like I said, all this zone time. Oh, shot deflected. And they chip it out. Now Schlotteroff looking to dangle. Does a spinorama, goes down. Gets a stick between the legs. Ouch. That might leave a mark. And the clock goes down to 23. Purple puck. They get it deep. And going wide with his Adams. Clears it out, but held in by Waconia. 10 to go in the period. In front, shot, big save. Erickson shot, knocked down, puck bouncing. 4 to go. Now a breakaway. 3, 2, 1. No goal. No goal, I bet. No goal. No goal. It was definitely shot right after the whistle. He shot it right as the buzzer was going, and then it went in the net. Definitely no goal on that one, from my view. I'm sure all the Detroit Lakes fans saw a goal. I'm sure of it. Every one of them saw that puck go in the net before the buzzer. Every one of them. It was close, very close. You gotta watch it. So it's not basketball. Laker fans, it's not basketball when it leaves your stick. It's where it is when the buzzer goes off. No goal. We'll be back here for an exciting finish from YHH.
With an injection, we're usually trying to minimize inflammation or block a nerve to prevent it from sending a signal somewhere that causes you pain. So we're not actually masking any of the symptoms or the problem, but we are trying to improve the inflammation or block the pain signal so that people can feel relief.
Hey, how's it going?
Great. You here to pick up my truck?
Yes, sir.
Wow, that was easy. Yeah, I knew Luther buys cars, but I had no idea it was this simple and convenient.
Underway here in the third. Lakers now out of the box for the first time in a while. They just kind of took up residency in the penalty box there in the second period. We'll see if they can get it back on track. They seem to be a little bit better skating team and more athletic team, but hey, who cares? Waconia doesn't care. They're just playing hard. And they're just getting better and better as the game goes on. Schlotteroff out to Baker. Baker to Hunter. Hunter clubs one towards the net off the mark. And around the slot goes Ertel. Ertel clears it out, and here comes Waconia again. They don't care. Ertel gets taken down by Baker. No call. To the point. This one cuts loose. Schlotteroff looking. Pulls it in. Ooh, that was close. Schlotteroff tries to dangle. Good hands by Schlotteroff on that one. They'll cut through. This one comes out. Music. Head up. Deeks. Makes another deke. Makes a nice pass. Across the line. Cutting through. Quick shot. Blocker save by Balmer. Grable with a quick wrister and a nice save.
Nice shot, Brecken. Come on, Lakers. Let's go, White. Get one, Lakers.
This one comes out, held in. Nice play. Good hold in there by Lashovsky. Turning on it is Amundsen. Amundsen back, shot, glove save, Balmer with 12:20 to go. Obviously, the next goal in this game is really important. Waconia with the momentum will really pick up some momentum if they were able to get this next one here. Crucial for them. Lashovsky can't hold it. Picked up by Music. Music. Boy, nice play. Shot on. Save. Balmer cleared out. Here comes Jacobs. Jacobs on a collision course with the Lakers defense. Now it's Amundsen. Amundsen to Music. Music to Grable. Grable's had a nice game today. Back in his own neutral zone. Excuse me, in the neutral zone is Calvin Evans. This is feeding it front. One time, a rebound. Goal. Grable stuffed by Balmer and pokes in the backhand rebound. And the Lakers back up to a 3-goal lead. Nice play there. They've had some pretty goals. I called their fourth goal brute force. That was pretty. That was pretty. Good puck movement. That thing had just about everything. Back comes Waconia. Shot on Trickles. Trickles behind the goaltender. He lost it for about 3 seconds. He thought he had it covered and did not. And then he just covers it there nicely. Gray gets it in. Thorstensen just onside. And here comes Swenson back. Swenson gets by his man. Heads in. Shot. Save. Bokey. Music finds Hunter. Hunter, good one-touch pass. Here comes Baker. Baker taken down by Basso, and he'll go to the box with 10:40 to go here in the third period. Amundsen gets the assist.
Go, Brickers! Got Lakers!
Lakers up 3, going for the kill right now. Banging on the boards.
Go, Kobe! Come on, Sam!
Music. Slips it high. Schlatter off. Back door. Big shot on net. Save Balmer. Another shot on just over the net. Big hit behind the net. Picked up by Grabo. To Schlotteroff, just takes his time, walks in. Grabo, backdoor. No, he shoots it. Save Balmer. Back to the point. We're going to get something behind the net. Baker thought he was being held. Mike Lynchen giving him an earful. Sabo, settle down, please. Thank you. One more. He's done after this one. Thank you. Yeah, so they're gonna go coincidentals on that one. Chipped out. That's going to go wide, and we'll get an icing.
Come on, Lakers! Let's go, White!
And then Music, shot, glove save, Balmer. .24 to go. Holding called, and then a slashing. And from my perspective as a unbiased, stick down. Broken stick there for Hunter. Shot on, nice save by Balmer. Puck comes loose on that play. It felt like they just got tied up and kind of just took their aggressions out on each other. I'll just say that. One was hooking aggression, one was holding aggression. Good hustle there by Erdell. Oh, and he just takes him off his skates. Oh, a little slash afterwards. Like I said, it's been kind of a rough and feisty game. Good hustle, Grabo. Waconia back at full strength. We're playing 5-on-5. Chip this one out. Now a chance. Here comes Leonard all the way, firing it just wide, and loses his glove in the process. I never see that very often. Good hustle by Leonard. Just put on the Jets. And speaking of hustle, great play there by Gray, Colby Gray. There are 2 sticks on the ice. There's a neck guard on the ice. Waiting for a banana peel next to fly on the ice. Maybe a spare beer can. Lakers firing it in. They battle for it. Detroit Lakes had a couple nice Division I hockey players. We get an after the whistle. Hook on number 11. Bryson Hagel. And the 2 boys on the coincidental goal. It's almost like a hotel room over there. They're always checking in, but once someone checks in, someone else checks out. One of those former Lakers, currently the head coach at Augustana, Garrett Raboyne. Barry Talixon was a Laker from Detroit Lakes. A lot of good players. 2 of the Delaney brothers aren't even playing for the high school or playing Tier 1 hockey right now. Hopefully they're doing really well. One in Sioux Falls and one in Detroit. Music off the mark. This one comes back. Nelson picks it up. 7:12 to go. 1:37 remaining on the Laker penalty. Can Waconia get back into this one? They'll rim this one around. Ertel has had a nice game today. What happened to sticks? Another stick broken or down, one of the two. No, it's Sherman gets it. Like lost a stick or got caught in the board somehow. Big collision on the back wall. Hagen fires one, that's high and wide. They fire it in. Good deke in there. They get it behind the net. 42 to go. Slapper deflected, and they clear it out. Icing on the Lakers with 32 on the man advantage, 6:05 in the game. Good hold in there by Erickson. And now a 2-on-1 for the Lakers. Short-handed shot, post, and out. Now Erickson slides it to Guillaume. In front, intercepted by guess who? Hoyt Music. He fires one on. Good glove save there by Balmer with 5:27 to go. Diagonal jump in, pumped in there by Hagel. Holding the zone. No, Adams can't hold the zone. Now it's Ertel. Like I said, this kid has played super hard today for Waconia. Big hit there. He's just stirring up trouble everywhere he goes. And a big hit from behind there. And guess where the Lakers are going? Back to the box. Easton Thorsteinson will go to the box for a check from behind. Cross check. Probably not check from behind, but we're going to get something. Just dirty hit there. Cross check. 4:54. Lakers on about their 7th or 8th penalty. If the Wildcat fans can say one thing for sure, they haven't been shortchanged on power play attempts. And you could have spotted in the first 2 shifts of this game that both teams were not afraid to get after it a little bit. Both teams, not just the Lakers. And they're going to have to stay out of the box tomorrow against a really good Mankato team who I saw just dismantle Chaska Chan earlier today in the semis. And here comes Sherman. Wrist shot. Save. Boki. He covers it with 4:06 to go. Minute 12 on the penalty to Thorsteinson. And a timeout for somebody. Lakers. I don't know, maybe Waconia. A team that has lakes in its city will take a timeout. We're down to the final 4 minutes. Waconia shots and a save by Boki, and Laker fans didn't like whatever Sherman did. Block there. Lakers had plenty of them. Nelson holds his own. Can the Lakers clear it? No, they can. Now it goes diagonally in the opposite corner. Hazy's got a goal today. Gets it back to Ertel. Ertel to Hazy. Music feeds it back to the point. Ertel wheels, gets it to Hazy. Back to Nelson. Shot deflected. Boki with the save. Sherman back to Ertel. Ertel to Nelson. Nelson, wrister. I think that deflected off. Shot. Save. Boki. Now Music. Beautiful play off the glass. Hustling. Kitching. Oh, empty net goal. Shot and a goal. I love it. They pulled the goal. That was a good move by Waconia. And just didn't pay off. And Brecken Grabo adds his second of the day and ices the game, making it 6-2 with 2:57 to go. Now, as a current USA Hockey referee, this is the spot in the game under 3 minutes to go, game out of reach, where the game can really get out of hand physically. So you really got to put the clamps on. That's a nice way of putting it. Clamp things down. See, here we go. We're going to get really physical. And now bringing it out is Gray. Erickson defends nicely. Hit. There we go. There it is. Mike Lynch, the referee, knows the under 3 minutes, 4-goal lead moment, and he says, hey, boys, time both of you to go to the box. We're not going to take that. You want to do that, go somewhere else and play. Great call. That's the best call of the night in my 2-game block here. Like, that's the way to calm things down. 2:26 to go, 6-2 in favor of Detroit Lakes. We'll skate 5-on-5. Good hit by Hazy. Nice clean hit. Those are the ones you want. A good clean hit like Hazy had there. And it's the high hit. It's the cross checks. It's the checks from behind. It's the pitchforks after the whistles. Those are the ones that you're trying to keep kids safe. White down low. That's all safe down there. Nice play. Ertel, of course, down there grinding. Kid's been all over the ice today. Hats off to him. Circling it. Here's Thorstensen. They feed it in front. Now they clear it. Thorstensen gets it out, firing it in. 1:18 to go. Sherman rims it. Hazy can't control. Schlotteroff gets it in. They'll rim this one around. Hagen now, off the wall, takes a funny bounce. And that's Hagel. A long feed. That one hits off the heel of Colby Gray's stick. That'll be icing with, no, they waved that one off. 45 to go. Ever since that coincidental penalty, the elbows have come down, the sticks have gone away, and we played it safe. Nice play there by referee Mike Galinchin to keep things safe. 24 to go. Playing out the string, Erdel in the corner, fights for it with Hagel. Hagel can't control it. Now he'll battle for it and try to carry him one off the wall. Can't. And the puck comes out. And they'll hold the zone. Schlatter looks up to the clock, like, hey, how much time do I got to eat here? 3 seconds to go, and that'll do it. The Lakers knock off Waconia 6-2. They'll play for their first ever YHH trophy tomorrow here on YHH. Congratulations to them, and hats off to the boys from Waconia. What a job they did here today. They fought and scratched and clawed and played hard. And it's a real nice effort out of Waconia and fun to have them in our tournament here this week.